Hello, and welcome to my Monday mini lecture where I talk art, design, and technique. Levels and curves are adjustments in Photoshop and other art programs. We all have our favorites, but what's the real difference between the two? In this short demo, I'll show you how to harness the power of both.
In order to really deeply understand curves, we have to know the difference between levels and curves. Now, usually I would use a shortcut, but today I'm going to do the long way so that you can see what I'm doing. So let's start with levels. In levels, it takes three values: dark, medium, and light. And you can only adjust those three exact values. So the darks get darker, the midtones get darker or lighter, and the lights get lighter. And that's all you can do. It does not appreciate your entire gradient from dark to light, all your grays. It's only grabbing those specific dark, medium, and light. Now, what I personally love and find most useful about levels is that the output. So it allows you to take that darkest dark and make it lighter, and the lightest light and make it darker. And so when we're restraining our values and grouping our values, this can be really helpful to make those adjustments.
I use levels to create choppy changes during my work in progress when I want to be really aggressive about where my values are at. Now, let's talk about curves.
Unlike levels, in curves, it's going to appreciate dark, all the grays in between till you get to white. And this is a really helpful distinguishing characteristic of curves. So a lot of times when people are using curves, they are mostly talking about making their darks a little darker, making their lights a little lighter, and usually creating an S shape. A lot of times we just go right to grabbing these points, as I mentioned, but we don't really know what's going on here on the side. So I'm going to share that with you. So this first eyedropper is for you to grab to tell the computer what your darkest value is. So in my illustration, I think probably her hair is probably the darkest value. So I might click that. Then on the second eyedropper, it's asking you what the midtone is. Now, this might be hard to see unless you painted this picture. I know where it's at, but you might consider putting on a black on color layer, or everybody has different ways they like to turn their picture black and white, but this is how I prefer to do it. And then tell your computer what your midtone value is. So I think it's these flowers are, that could be a good one, or maybe this value here. You could play along with a lot of different variation. You could even use your eyedropper tool in the color picture to see, where that value lays on there as well. So let's then go to the next eyedropper. So the next eyedropper is going to tell you where your whitest white is. And definitely when you're doing this, you want to pay attention to where maybe your whitest white is not on your main focal point or your main character or whatever the interest point is in your picture, the emphasis. But this allows you to fix that. So in my situation, I do feel that the brightest white is in my main character. And when I click it, you can tell it's really snapping together that focal point. So we can kind of turn off black and white so you can see it, and turning on and off. It creates a really nice adjustment for my picture, which is really great. So adding just a little bit of tweak.
If you're looking to alter all the values in your picture and create subtle changes, curves is going to be what you want to use. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Likes and subscribes are always appreciated. And if you want to see what I'm working on in the studio this week, check out my studio updates every Friday. Have a great one.